Good morning. Good morning. Since I stopped being the resident sexologist discussing bedroom issues, I decided to become your sensologist. Let me give you some sense. And yeah, I stopped giving my opinion about everything where I understood I don't need to give my opinion on everything. But this one is serious. And I've been saying it on Twitter. And I want to talk about it because I have had real life experiences with addictions. And I know what addiction can do. And what Nyakundi is doing, what Lynn, they're trying to do is really important. So I'm going to put in my weight on it. Because number one, addictions are real. Gambling is an addiction. Betting is not controlled in our country. And it's really affecting lives. And that's a crisis. That's a problem. When I worked for one of the biggest Swahili stations, yes, if you know where I worked, you will follow me this story. One of the biggest Swahili stations, yeah. I joined, I was naive. I had never experienced that thing of lying to listeners. Honestly, I hadn't. And I thrive on the truth. So you can imagine, I got in there and literally we were told we were giving money on air. So it was every day like 50K, 200K. Bro, me was like, we're giving this money for real, for real. But then I was told, before we start giving the money on air, we have to meet the client on the side. So I was like, but I thought the client goes through the station. Oh yeah, he goes through the station, but he needs to meet you to explain to you how we give the money. Guys, this is serious and it's so true and so sad, yeah? I'm laughing because it was just surreal. We met the client, he tells us, I want you to go on air and say you're giving money, but people have to send an SMS to this number. Now, what happens when you send that SMS to that number? You get subscribed to things you don't know. They say the SMS is free, but this SMS starts cutting money from your account. These same SMSs send you betting links. They send you, like they are number harvesting. You get, they are number harvesting, and they use these numbers to share with betting companies. They use these numbers to do all that. Now, the saddest part for me on air was we never gave money to a genuine person. It was, oh, Anita, do you know someone who can pretend they're listening to us to give them money? It was that actually for the longest. We never had genuine winners at all. And for me, I kept wondering, why are we doing that? But then, to be honest, then I was my moral compass was not moral, to be honest. I won't lie about it. So I really didn't care much. Potato, it didn't bother me. It's work. And this client used to give us commission per number of numbers. Literally, your numbers give you money at the end of the week. That happens a lot in Swahili stations and vernacular stations. That's the reason you hear a presenter pushing the number so much, because they're given money based on the number of people who send an SMS during their show. There's a certain morning presenter, I'm telling you, in one of these Swahili stations, you will hear them going ham. Yeah, send an SMS to this number. It's because if they get more people, by the end of the week, their client gives them more money. You understand? And this is gambling. I'm telling you, nowadays you listen to radio every 2 minutes. And I'm not, sometimes I ask myself, guys, some of you are Christians, don't you know the Lord? Every 2 minutes, send this to send these numbers. It's 99 bob, it's 50 bob. I don't know who and who won. Guys, it's crazy. And let me tell you some math. I was telling someone the other day, if 1 million Kenyans send 100 bob, how much money is that? 1 million Kenyans send 100 bob. That is in one show. Some of these shows have 5 million listeners. You know, you're talking to masses, you're moving masses, and you're misusing the microphone for the wrong reasons. You're supposed to be educating, entertaining, informing, changing lives, not getting people into gambling. Someone needs to call this out. People are addicted. People are struggling. People are committing suicide because they have lost everything. Every single thing. When did media become the hand that bites? When? We complain every day that Kenya is a bad country because we have bad leaders. We have bad Kenyans. It's a shame that we have bad Kenyans. We have bad people. And we are tolerating it. We need to get tired. I keep saying we are not tired enough. Countries did not change because people are angry. They changed because people were tired enough. I hope something happens about this whole aviator thing. I hope something happens about this whole gambling thing. I hope something really does happen. It has to start with us. We need to start with us. We really have to. Have an amazing, amazing Wednesday. May God work before us as a country. We're really struggling so much. And if we don't change as a people, we will perish. As America always says, change or perish.